Hello and welcome to another update video on MSTR Strategy Inc. I mean, the chart has not yet given us any reason to believe that we have formed a very meaningful low. But we only yesterday talked about this level around $191, the 100% extension target, of the initial A wave to the downside. So we've now reached this C wave target already. That's the first ideal target. At $191. We're basically there. How do we define this one? Well, it's based on the initial decline, which is labeled an A wave. The bounce is a B wave, and the C wave to the downside normally should reach at least the 100% extension. So that's been our projection for quite some time. As I said to you, we don't expect yet this low to have formed already. Also because of that reason, because we had not yet reached this level. Well, we're there now. So the question is, have we bottomed? The structure still doesn't look fully complete. And also we haven't touched it, but I'm not surprised by a bounce here in this region. Simply because structurally, I don't think it looks complete yet. This third wave could bottom at any point. So because we don't have a very clear, let's say, completed structure, and at least one more low appears likely in this fifth wave to the downside, I'd say it would be very much premature to talk about a meaningful low has formed. Now, from an educational point of view, a corrective pullback, which this could be if we are still in a larger uptrend, a corrective pullback should be a three-wave move. And what this here would be the C wave decline. And yeah, I mean, it should reach the 100% extension. Okay, we're there now. But the C wave itself should also ideally be a 5-wave move. Not happened yet. It looks more like a 3-wave move, as we mentioned in the videos before. And also, I mean, the 100% extension level, in this case at $191, it's not like a maximum target or something, right? It is an ideal level. It's an ideal target, absolutely. But it's not like the maximum. It's actually rather, you could even say the minimum, even though that's not entirely true. It's more like a very ideal level and one of the most reliable Fibonacci levels around in a corrective structure. But so there are other ones. And if we see extensions to the downside, the next one, which would be really meaningful, is the $155 level, the 123.6 extension. But because we've reached in such a direct fashion the 100% extension, I mean, I'm definitely going to watch for signs that a larger bounce is started. Of course, it's possible in an alternative scenario that maybe a low forms in this region. But then there is no micro setup that would support that at this point, yeah? What I think becomes more and more likely is that we get the bounce in this fourth wave that we've been watching for already. And if that happens, it could be a multi-week bounce, but it simply hasn't started yet. Earliest indication would be a micro 5-wave move up, for this. And if we really get that bounce, I mean, technically this is even the resistance area. Then the ideal, you could say ideal resistance is around the 38.2 retracement at $258. That's typically an ideal level to watch, an ideal ratio for a fourth wave anyway. So we'll see if the market can get there. But for now, first of all, we would need an indication that we've bottomed. It could happen from here. Yeah, it could happen from here. There are a couple of scenarios we're tracking. In none of them, a low has formed. Yeah, at least no meaningful low. A local low could form now at any point. I mean, honestly, a reaction to the 100% extension level is not surprising at all. So if this turns into something bigger, yeah, then it could be really interesting. But this is way too small now. This move up is way too small, yeah. So I would like to see at the very least some kind of a micro 5-wave move up. Yeah, I mean, the nearest resistance, yeah, if you're wondering what would be the nearest resistance, that's just based here on the micro. That's the earliest indication I could offer that a low of sorts is in if we break above this level. This is at $214.85, okay? So if we break above this level, there would be an early indication, at least a low of sorts has formed. So that's the update on MSTR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then also check out our other channels, like the Morecryptoonline channel, where we cover cryptocurrencies every single day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.